Liberals and progressives just love to virtue signal over poor people, women's issues, identity politics, and pretty much anything else that will get them votes in the next election. But now they're in power here in Canada, and it seems like all they care about is getting press for Justin Trudeau's sock collection and appearing like they're wholesome do-gooders. The latter means that they've been throwing our money at all of their favorite pet issues. And Justin Trudeau is a trust fund kid that's never had a want or need for anything in his life. So the most ridiculous thing about this is that they're throwing our money at these problems in other countries. I don't think we should really be spending money on social programs or issues at all. That's something that the private sector could easily take on and do a better job of than any government could. But I do like to address hypocrisy when I see it. So while the Liberals basically throw our money away simply so that they can make a news release of it in order to get a pat on the back, they go on and on and on about how we need to help the poor in Canada, and they love to use First Nations groups to do it. You want to know how proactive Trudeau and the Liberals have been on the First Nations file? Just to give you an idea, they pledged to end drinking water advisories within 5 years of taking power. And at the time they made that vow, there were 93 communities with 133 advisories. As of April of this year, government stats tell me that in 87 communities, there are 135 drinking water advisories. Is this the real change everyone voted for? That's 87 communities to go if you're keeping track like I am. And not only are they doing nothing to help anyone right here in Canada, they're doing nothing to help anyone in foreign countries either. They just shipped $650 million taxpayer dollars abroad to fund legal abortion and fight anti-abortion laws in the name of feminism and promoting women's issues. No matter what you believe about abortion, whether you're pro-life or not, ask yourself why we should be funding poor choices being made abroad or even at all. There's just no case to support abortion as either a matter of conscience or from a fiscally conservative angle. But the Liberals have basically just globalized their version of Planned Parenthood on the back of taxpayers. Meanwhile, there are countries in the Middle East where women are made into sex slaves, are being beaten and suffer abuse that most of us will never experience or could even imagine. I haven't seen the Liberals call any of those acts out or do anything to make an attempt to stop the horror that these women face. The Liberals are basically making the case that we shouldn't be sending money to foreign countries by way of their own inaction, when they can't even help the poor people in our own country. Actually, they can't even help the people that they pretend to champion. They can't even call real issues for what they are. Don't expect them to stop wasting our money to pump up their pseudo-philanthropy, though. They're just as addicted to spending someone else's money as they are to their own image. For the Rebel.media, I'm Holly Nicholas. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for our Rebel YouTube channel so that you don't miss the other side of the story in Canadian news that you're just not going to find anywhere else.